What is up everybody? In this video we are talking about sustainable running gear. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to 40 Runs. How are we all doing, people? Let me know in the comments and while you're down there, big question for you. Do you choose sustainable running products, running gear when purchasing your running kit? I'll be very interested to know. Let me know in the comments. If you do, which brands do you go for? Which shoes do you go for? Which kit do you go for? Let us know in the comments. Share some of that information. Let's start a debate down there and I'll jump into the comments once this video drops. Well, I thought this would be a cool and interesting video to do. We've got a couple of products to talk about, but also the topic as a enlarged I don't know, discussion point. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I should really script these videos. I must start doing that. Anyway, let's get stuck in. Right people, so sustainable running kit. What do I mean by that? I mean products that are made from recycled stuff like plastics and things like that. Also the manner in which they're made. So whether it's like carbon neutral, that kind of thing, so the impact's limited in terms of how the products are made. And maybe also the fact of the products are from a brand or a company that may be giving money, I don't know, whether it be to a project or, cut the profits go to, making them more of a greener company. That kind of thing is where I'm going. Now, we've been sent in some products for this video, so thank you very much to the brands that have sent in some of the items I'm going to be talking about today. But as always with 40 Runs, I'm not getting paid by any of these companies to make these videos, and I can say anything I like, which is awesome. But big shout out to the brands that have sent stuff in for this video. You know who you are, and I'll link all those sort of companies, brands down in the links below as we go through this video, as we talk about different bits and bobs that are made from sort of sustainable materials or sort of in a sustainable way. Right, so I thought the first thing to talk about is running shoes. Funny that. And what's interesting is some of the brands out there, the bigger brands, are pushing, and rightfully so, more and more into creating running shoes from recycled materials. I'm going to say that. Count how many times I say it wrong in this video. And I really dig that personally. And if you're new to the channel, I'm a huge Asics fan, and I get very excited when Asics tell me that their shoes, and I'll give you an example, and we've got some of the stuff here. For example, the Gel Nimbus Light 2, their products are made from as much recycled material as possible. So in this, the upper, for example, and parts of the parts of the midsole as well come from recycled materials. So plastic bottles is a great example of that. We know with Adidas, you've got different levels of recycled material that goes in there. You've got the prime green, prime blue, different sort of scales and how much sort of recycled materials gone into those shoes, which I think is very, very good. And what I'm interested from you is, do you think that makes a difference in terms of your purchasing ideas? Do you look for more shoes that have that recycled element to them, or do you not care and you can give two hoots? For me personally, I just think it's an added bonus. That's the way I look at it. I wouldn't say, and it's quite honest, quite transparent as always on 40 Runs, I wouldn't say that I go out of my way if I'm looking at a pair of running shoes to search out, if I could speak, a pair of shoes that are made from recycled materials or in a sustainable way, which I think actually I should be doing more of. Again, I'm in a very privileged position and I get sent a lot of shoes loaned, or on the ones I do buy my own. I should actually probably start thinking about it more and more, but I'm interested to get your opinion on this as well. And also, if you do own those shoes, do you feel that that has a negative or positive impact in terms of performance? I use the Asics Gel Nimbus Light 2 as my example today, and I've got another pair of shoes which I'm going to talk about in a minute, because I absolutely love this shoe. And what they've done here is to create a fantastic daily trainer, which for me works extremely well. And the fact that it's got recycled materials in it adds to that benefit, and it doesn't diminish any of the properties of the shoe in terms of the upper, the midsole, and what they've created. What they've done here is a fantastic shoe, and then the added bonus of that is that it's made from recycled materials. So yeah, I'm just wanting to know, really, I've given you my thoughts, I want to know what yours are, but I've got a very cool shoe I want to talk about quickly before we get into like running, now I'm going to say this wrong, let me know in the comments, running apparel, depends where you are in the world, basically running kit. So the shoe I wanted to talk about was the Allbirds Tree Dasher. Why? Because one, I think it's awesome in terms of look and feel and all that sort of stuff. And I just dig the way they've kind of gone around it and put it together. Now, if you don't know who Allbirds are, they basically make sort of comfortable shoes, and then they've moved into like running shoes. They've also done a collaboration with Adidas as well, which is kind of interesting. But this is the Tree Dasher. Now, this shoe has got some very cool stuff on it to talk about in terms of the production and the way it's been put together and the materials they've used. Let's talk about first. Let's talk about what's gone into it. So the idea with the Allbirds is to be 100% carbon neutral, right? So this shoe, and they publish this on their website, which I think is kind of interesting, is not 100% carbon neutral, but what they do publish is how much sort of carbon has been put into making this shoe in terms of production and stuff. And I think it was 9 kilograms. Now I might get these measurements wrong, but I think it's 9. Your average shoe, running shoe or shoe is about 12, so again they've cut that down. Now 9 kilograms of carbon is about 25 miles, I think I looked it up on the internet before I did this video, in your car. So that's the sort of thing that they've used to make this shoe. So they've reduced it down 12% to 9%, I think is a good shout. And what they've also done is they've played around with the materials in which they're using to make it, again, sustainable and eco-friendly. I would say the shoe is not vegan friendly. There is some wool and stuff in it, so just be aware of that if you're a vegan. But like for example, the upper is made from eucalyptus extracts, I believe. You've got natural rubber on the outsole. The midsole, which is the sweet rubber, is I think, where is it? Let me just double check my notes. The sweet foam, yeah, it's a carbon negative midsole. So the production of the EVA, it's an EVA foam, is carbon negative, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, people, I'm sure you will, it's the first that is, or only, carbon neutral midsole that's been made, which is kind of cool. In terms of performance, so you've got a one piece, this eucalyptus sort of based material that's gone into this upper is a one piece upper. So for me, being lazy that I am, I do like a one piece upper if you're new to the channel. You've got the signature, I would say, Allbirds lacing or eyelets. They're like, I don't know, they're like sweets that get stuck on and sewn it in to the upper. You've got these really fat laces. But I would say the lockdown's not brilliant, but it is comfortable, okay? It is very comfortable around the heel area with that wool padding in it. I don't know if you'll see that. And like all bird shoes, it is designed for comfort. It's plenty wide enough, if you look at that, and it's plenty stable enough because you've got this very wide platform. Now, I've done 3 runs only in this shoe, because if you're new to the channel, I've been injured, but I've only done 3 runs in this shoe, and they were all around that 3 to 6 miles. So nothing massive in it, but I don't think this shoe is designed to be going out and doing huge long runs. But what I did notice from it was comfortable. It was firmer than I was expecting. I saw this midsole and I was thinking, actually, because even to hand it's quite soft. I was thinking it was going to be softer than it was, but it was actually firmer. It kind of reminded me of the Arc Racer from Elevar, this shoe did, but you know, in a more sustainable way in terms of the one piece upper and the whole sort of ride and feel of it. And I really like that shoe. And I think this shoe is this is not a out and out running shoe. This is a crossover shoe. I mean, I know it's been designed as a running shoe, but I think this is a sort of shoe that you can just go on, do 3 miles, and have a clear conscience while you're doing it. It's a great shoe, I think, as a traveling companion. So maybe, or if you're like commuting to work and stuff like that. I appreciate that this is the pink colour. Obviously, they would send pink to 40 runs. But But yeah, there's different colours and stuff like that, so it's probably more suited for like if you could wear these to work and maybe then run into work, then you could wear them at work and then run home again. So do you see what I mean? I think they've created a shoe that is a bit of a transition between casual work running, and they've done a good job. As I say, it's not, is it the worst shoe in the world? No. Is it the best shoe in the world? No. But it's got a place. I also think actually for travelling as well, you know, if you go like away or something like that for a weekend and you just want to get a quick run done, good shoe to wear because it's comfortable. I think it looks great as well. You can wear it with shorts in your running kit, and then you could probably wear it with a pair of jeans. So that's the Allbirds Tree Dasher. I want to talk about that because I think it's a unique shoe in some respects, what's gone into it and the way that Allbirds are going around making sustainable running shoes, I think is awesome. But yeah, so interested to know what you think about the shoe. Let me know in the comments, do you have it, how you've been getting on with it and all that sort of stuff. But let's talk about running kit next. So running kit's an interesting thing because, and I'm wearing a shirt here from Tribe Sports, and we'll come on to them in a minute. But I think running kit's very interesting as well. As you know, we make our own stuff at 40 Runs. We don't make our own shirts, but we produce shirts that we sell to you guys, and thanks very much for supporting the channel, even our running club tops. And I'm even now myself thinking about that actually we should be making sure that our running club tops and all products are actually made from recycled materials and all that sort of stuff. And that's something I'm actually going to look into doing because I believe again that it's something we should be taking care of. Now, that's not me preaching to you, do it if you like, but I'm getting more and more conscious about it. And I think it's a debate that we need to be talking, it's a topic that we need to be talking about more and more, which is another reason why I did this video. But I think that's something I'm going to also move our 40 Runs kit to as well, to a recycled products. I think that's something we should definitely do. What's interesting, and this is where I want, again, your point of view, what seems to be happening though, is the fact of the recycled materials and the products are very expensive. For example, this shirt is 45 quid. I was sent this by Tribe Sports, so I'm lucky. But it's 45 quid. Now that is a lot of money. Now this is a good shirt, we'll come on to it, but it's a good shirt. It's fantastic performance running top. But is it worth £45? Probably not, when you can go and get a running shirt from Sports Direct for a tenner. But that's not made from recycled materials. Do you see what I mean? But is it worth paying the premium? So I think what we've got to do is we've got to try and go with the manufacturers and back them so they can get the costs down. I think if we can get the cost down of this sort of stuff, then it makes more sense. But at the moment, it's a tough one, isn't it? I'm sort of with you. Again, I'm really lucky I get sent a lot of stuff, sent this kit. But I think the manufacturers need to keep going, but they need to lower the costs, because I think everybody wants to do their bit, but at the same time, not everybody has £45 to spend on a running shirt. Now, one company I do want to talk about, and if you're new to the channel, I've done a video on these, but it is Janji. Now, this is a US-based company, and they make some awesome looking running kit. It's different. This is a pair of their shorts that they sent me. Now, these guys, we talk about sustainability and what that means. These guys donate 2%, I think, from every product sold to a water, what's the best way to sort of foundation. So they're looking to help support clean water in areas that don't have it. That's probably the right way of saying it. So all their products, a percentage of their proceeds go towards that. So they're doing it a slightly different way. They're making clean water more accessible to people in parts of the world that don't have it through the proceeds of selling stuff like this. Now their stuff is awesome. You mean they make some really good tops and shorts and all that kind of stuff, and it's really funky colours. It's all based around travel and different parts of the world and stuff like that. But I would really recommend you check out Janji if you're going along that sustainability sort of vibe. Check them out. I say they make some really funky stuff, but also proceeds go to helping get clean water to places that don't have it. So yeah, then we've got the guys from Tribe Sports, which is a British company. We do like British companies, support them on the channel 100%. And they were kind enough to send me this top, this Endure top, which is their newest top, and some shorts, which I can't remember what the shorts were. They'll probably kill me because I should have. Endurance race short. Now I absolutely love these shorts. I've been running them. They're actually wet. I got them out of the wash because Mrs. Fordy just washed them. But I love running in these. You know when you just find a pair of shorts to work for you? And And these are, they've got like a pocket on the back, which is awesome. I never put anything in there, but if that's for you. They've got like, I think these are reflective elements on the side as well, and on the back, which is cool. So again, really important if you're out there and it's low light. But they're just, you know, you just find a pair of shorts that fit nice. Again, not cheap. I'm not sure exactly, where's the, I'll tell you what, I'll get the price. Probably should have found it. Hang on, bear with me a sec. I'll edit this out in the video. So 48 quid, ouch, right? Again, go back to my point. Sustainability costs more money. We need to get the price down, but they are a really good pair of shorts. Worth 48 quid, not sure. Anyway, these are made from Reprieve yarns, which is a recycled, nearly said it, material. So again, it goes back to the point of they're using in all their products, and it's the same with this Tribe Endure top. It's made from 100% like sort of plastic waste. I think it's 100%. Let me know in the comments if I said that wrong. Probably should have known that before we did the video. But the materials that they're using are from like plastic bottles and stuff. That makes total sense to me. We've got all this waste. Now I'm worried about, I don't know about you, but I'm worried about all the face masks and stuff that are everywhere. I'm wondering if they can use that to make recycled MMA products. But yeah, this t-shirt, for example, which is super breathable, super lightweight. You know, you put a top on that's just, yeah, just comfortable to run in. It's got like the holes, you won't see it, but Mike might be making funny noises. But look, there's like holes there, breathable, and even on the back. Actually, I'll show you on the B-roll. You probably would have seen it already. But you've got all the holes in the back. So again, it's lightweight, it's breathable. It's that sort of stretchy material. Some people don't like that. I'm okay with it because it can show all your lumps and bumps. But it's a very nice material, very smooth, very nice to touch, but also moisture wicking as well, which is really important, and it keeps you sort of, yeah, fresh while you're out there running. I've really enjoyed running in this, but I say the shorts for me are a winner. But yeah, the Tribe stuff that they're making, again, from a recycled material, and just going at it differently. Obviously, it's a British company as well, which is awesome. But yeah, just producing stuff that are, you know, that's sustainable. And I think, yeah, it's such an important message if we can get it out there. But I do wish they could bring the cost down, the prices down for all these products. Right, so to conclude, finally, I think if we can make a conscious decision to sort of buy sustainable running kit, I think we should. I appreciate that it is a load of money, and when we are making choices, you know, do you spend 48 quid on a running top, or do you spend 10 quid, but you know, you can then go out and get something for your kids? I mean, it's just a no-brainer. So there is that, and I wish the companies would bring the prices down. I appreciate why the prices are high, because of the processes that go into it. Is, you know, they're doing different stuff, and they could probably knock it out for, you know, a tenner, but they want to, you know, they're doing different things, and you know, I mean, it can't be cheap to recycle these materials and get it out to us, otherwise they would reduce the cost. So yeah, I think yeah, I'd be interested to know what you think. For me personally, I want to move 40 runs into a more sustainable way, if we can do it, and yeah, I think that's definitely the way forward. So there you go, interesting video. Can't wait to see what your thoughts are. I'll catch you guys later.